Alright, guys. So, we just got the roadmap for what we are calling Season 1 of Predecessor, which revealed the first four characters that we're going to be getting: Countess, Revenant, Shinbi, and Huntress. And apparently, I just realized that it says December for Countess. I didn't think we were getting a character in December. Neat. Could be December 30th, but still. So we do know what player levels are doing now, so let's talk about that. At level 10, you'll get a Countess exclusive player icon, 20 a Countess skin, 30 a exclusive profile icon, which is the Huntress, 40 a Huntress skin, which actually, that's the skin, looks kind of neat. Don't love the Countess skin. I'm a big red guy, so we're changing that. And at level 50 plus, you get 300 coins per 10 levels, capped at level 300. What I do remember hearing, and I don't know if this is accurate, was that like the baseline skins, for example, like recolors, were going to be 600. Obviously, if that is true, and I did hear that from someone that knows what they're talking about, they could change that. My source could also be shit. I don't remember what my source is. Featured plans to release during Season 1, public API. Nerd stuff. If you're not a nerd, don't worry about it. If you are a nerd, you know what I mean. Tutorial version 1, which is great. My webcam is covering the list that I'm reading right now, by the way. Store skin, like skin store, which will be great. A good way for us to support the game. That'd be super awesome. Custom games, that'd be nice. Match end details, that's always just fun. Competitive nights, which I assume will be set up through their Discord, which that'll be fun and I'll be definitely jumping on. Profile account icons, obviously. Creep score bounties. I don't play League, so I'm not exactly 100% sure what that means, but like maybe if someone has a large creep score gap over you, you get like more gold for killing them. I just know of like smite bounties where someone's got 9 kills, so they get a bounty on them. That exists in League too, though, does it not? Solo versus AI game mode, so kind of like a practice mode. That's good for new players. Spectator mode and replays. Fangtooth buff improvements. I don't know what they would do. I kind of like Fangtooth in its current state, but I know a lot of people have issues with it. Player recording and or reporting and AFK punishments is the last thing. Yes, please. Currently, you can only basically report people for like harassment and racism, which at least we can report people for that. But you need to actually screenshot it, report them through the Discord. It's a whole thing. I'm sure a lot of people just aren't caring enough to do it. So for characters, though, we do got that. Three of the four characters were available as Paragon characters. The Huntress being their first new character. So I'm super excited for March to see how that works out. So I'm gonna show the basically reveal trailer for the first three characters and then kind of talk about what they did. Obviously, everything is subject to change. They've, for the most part, kept every character, all 20 characters currently in the game, pretty much how they were. Barring balance changes, I guess that's changed, but like kit-wise, pretty spot on. So first up, we have the Countess. I'll let the video roll here. Her left mouse button, slice, melee basic attack, dealing basic damage, 10% cleave, the standard one. Right mouse button, blade siphon, active. Countess quickly spins, causing ability damage in a circle around her. Passive on it, Countess regains 2, scaling to 5% of her health every time she kills a minion, and 10, scaling to 25% of her health if she kills an enemy hero. Her Q, Shadow Slip. Countess targets a nearby enemy and blinks to it, dealing ability damage and applying a 42 to 51 second movement speed slow for 1.5 seconds, which is pretty hefty. If the target is a lane minion, it is executed, retrigger within 3 seconds to return to original position. Her E, Dark Tide. Countess sends out a roiling cloud of darkness in front of her, dealing ability damage to all enemies in the area of effect. Pretty standard ability. R, Feast. Countess jumps to a nearby enemy hero, forcing them to look at her and stunning them for 0.5 seconds before dealing ability damage. Countess is locked down for the duration of this attack. She is a very assassin-esque mid laner who also plays off lane, which I'm fine with. I'm not a fan of assassins in the mid lane. One of the things I don't like about League is the presence of assassins in the mid lane. I came from Smite, which that would have been considered throwing. Smite, you want something with, you want a mage with like area control, high AoE burst damage. Just not a fan of assassins in the mid lane, so I'm not big on the Countess. I will play her jungle. I think that will be fun. But I know people are very excited. People really like the Countess, just from what I've been seeing in the Discord, so I'm still happy for them that she's here. So next up we got the Revenant, or the Rev, who is a character I am very, very excited for. One of the only 2 ADCs that I played back in Paragon. His left mouse button, hand cannon, ranged basic attack, dealing basic damage. Revenant's hand cannon only holds 4 bullets. After the 4th bullet is fired, Revenant automatically reloads the hand cannon. Bonus attack speed decreases reload speed but does not affect the fire rate, which is a very cool mechanic. Base attack speed is always 0.5. Right mouse button, Hellfire rounds, passive. Revenant's last round in the chamber deals critical strikes for 50 scaling to 200% bonus basic damage. Active, Revenant reloads 4 bullets in the hand cannon. His Q, Obliterate. Revenant unleashes 10 ethereal missiles that home to random targets within a wide cone, dealing ability damage. His E, Scar. Scar the target enemy for 5 seconds. The next instances of damage from Revenant apply stacking minus 10% movement speed slow for 1 second and deals bonus ability damage. And his R, Reckoning, which is very similar to Mordekaiser's ult in a way. Revenant pulls himself and his target into the Nether Realm for 6, scaling to 8 seconds, dealing ability damage and applying a root for 0.5 seconds. Killing his opponent inside the Nether Realm grants a bonus gold. So getting kills in here can push Rev real far ahead. Very fun character. I'm super excited. I also love his aesthetic. I think he's very well designed from a character design aspect. Super hyped to have an ADC that I play that I enjoy. I play Sparrow, but I don't really enjoy Sparrow. Every fiber of my being wishes the Rev could jungle, but he can't. Maybe I'll have to give it a try in Predecessor. Again, just a reminder, everything is subject to change. They could totally butcher my boy. Alright. Alright, so next up we got Shinbi, who my cousin is very excited for. Left mouse button, cutting edge, basic melee attack, 10% cleave. Her right mouse button, rushing beat, Shinbi dashes forward 640 units, passing through enemies, dealing ability damage, re-trigger within 30 seconds to dash a second time. Her Q, line tempo, Shinbi summons a spirit wolf that runs 1,500 units in a straight line, passes through minions, deals ability damage, and explodes on contact with an enemy hero. Her E, circle rhythm, Shinbi summons 4 spirit wolves that circle her for 4 seconds, dealing ability damage per second in an AoE. Each hit restores Shinbi's health for 20, scaling to 65. Her R, all kill, the passive on it, all of Shinbi's abilities apply +1 stack per hit to enemy heroes, building up to 8 stacks. Wolf stacks. Stacks last for 10 seconds, and the duration resets when new stacks are applied. Her active on it, Shinbi summons a pack of spirit wolves to attack the closest target with the highest number of wolf stacks, sending one of the wolves for every stack. Each wolf deals ability damage. I've never really played much of Shinbi. My cousin used to play her. He was super obsessed with her. She looks really cool. I'm excited. Cute girl with swords and wolves. Why not? This kind of busted through her abilities real quick. I'll let it play out. Apparently, she is the sister of the character I want back, Quang. So why didn't we get Shinbi and Quang together? Yeah, she seems really cool. I'm down. I'm down. I'll have to try her out in the jungle, see how she does. But she was a mid laner, off laner. Is what her official roles are. But we all know Paragon players don't give a shit about official roles. We'll play anything wherever we want. The only other clip I wanted to show was from the Predecessor Early Access and Beyond video, because it is the only footage we have of the Huntress. So as you see here, she's got like a little hand cannon, maybe. Am I in 1080p? I am, cool. And then she switches to one of those hand crossbows. So we can assume that one of the abilities there is the hand cannon itself. Which maybe stuns, maybe doesn't. Maybe the player just stops moving, or happens to stop moving when they get shot, because she is taking steps backwards and then stops moving. But that, who knows? Or like a root. She then also has a little dash, which she turns into a crow or a raven. And then this is presumably her ult, which is very similar looking to Samira's. Or Reaper, if you want to go with Reaper. And that's the only footage we have of any version of the Huntress, because she's brand new. So, that is everything there is to say about the Early Access Season 1 roadmap. Very exciting stuff. I can't wait. I am addicted to this game, and I'm excited that the devs are communicating so well with us and letting us know exactly what's going on. I just realized her code name is Huntress, so that's actually not gonna be what her name is it? Damn. Winterfest present. I'm realizing things as I'm looking at this Winterfest present. What does that mean? Are we gonna have a celebration? What's going on? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I hope I'll catch you in the next Predecessor video. Bears out.